What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got some quick duels for you guys to check out. The first one featuring Cap G's favorite type of Goki, and that is WWE SmackDown Goki. You guys know what I'm talking about. Goki decks that actually summon the Goki Link monsters, not like when they were winning the NAWCQ, and basically they were just kind of using Nightmares and Firewall Dragon, Tri-Gate Wiz, and all that good stuff. I just find it more entertaining when Goki actually use their Link monsters because they got a lot of them, and some of them are actually pretty good. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll this. We have essentially what I can best describe as a Minerva dot deck at the top. It was pretty good when grass was a thing, but in the TCG, no grass, no dice. I'm not messing around with that deck. I feel like its best play turn one is just kind of Minerva pass, and that's kind of what he does here. He did get a draw because of Beast being sent to the graveyard, and I would have liked to maybe have seen him play Falco, because he would have been able to send Falco to the graveyard and, you know, potentially summon it, like set it on the field, and that would have been pretty good, but whatever. Anyways, he's going to draw Glow Up Ball. That was a terrible draw, by the way. I mean, maybe you don't want to use your normal summon on Glow Up Ball. That's not very good. Junk Forward is going to be the summon here. You expect your opponent, or you expect the Goki player to go straight into Isode. Everything after that maybe is what you don't expect. So he's going to go ahead, he's going to get Octa Stretch, and he's going for Jet Ogre. So that's already different from what most Goki players are going to do, and that is going to allow him to play. Well, he's going to go ahead and follow that up with Rematch. Now he's going to go into the Link 4, going into the big Giant Ogre. He's also going to get some attack because he used Jet Ogre, and Giant Ogre is actually really good because it cannot be destroyed by battle. It also has some targeting protection as well. It can lose attack to gain that effect where, you know, essentially is just like nullifying targeting, which is really cool because even if it loses a bunch of attack, it can't be destroyed by battle, so it's not even really that big of a consequence. Anyways, he runs over Minerva. Minerva tried to blow it up, but he just sacrificed some attack, and he ends up not really doing or not really getting rid of it. His opponent tries to use Trish, but that's not effective either, and I felt like he may have just taken his best punch there. Let's see what he's going to follow that up with. Looks like he's going to go into Nightmare Phoenix. He's not done because obviously he has another rematch that he just searched, so he can get two more Gokis on board. Man, Goki I swear to goodness, it was only a matter of time before that deck became good. He's going to go into the Mech Knight Crusadia Astrum. He's going to run Trishula over, and it looks like this duel is basically over, but never sleep on the power of Shadow Off Fusion, especially when he gets to blow up the back row as well, and he should be able to summon a wolf. That's actually a pretty good turn. He's going to be able to use Construct to run over, or really just kind of trade with the Mech Knight Crusadia Astrum, and then he's going to Monster Reborn, and that's actually a really good play. So looks like he's kind of right back in here. Now, the thing is, he can probably attack over the Minerva again and protect himself like he did before. He ends up whiffing on Minerva. I believe at this point, you should probably start attacking with the Astrum into the Giant Ogre, if for nothing else, just to get the damage. You're doing 3,000 damage to it directly, but this was a really cheeky play, right? So we know that this card is such a difficult card to kill. You can't target it, and you can't really attack into it with special summon monsters, but check out what he's going to do. He summons the Twist Cobra, and he tributes his Link monster to gain 3,000 attack. Now this guy, he can just run into it because Twist Cobra was normal summoned, and he does enough damage to actually end up winning the game. I think that was exact damage. Didn't he have 1,600 life points? Yeah, that's exact damage right there. That was actually pretty damn cheeky. Anyways, our second duel is just going to be a quick display of, I think it's just Dinosaur. No, it looks like True King Dinosaur Orcus. And you guys know Orcus are finding their way into pretty much every deck under the sun. You know, there was, if I'm not mistaken, over this weekend, I don't know when you guys will see this, but over the weekend, there was a Dinosaur Lost World version that actually ended up winning a regional. I still feel like there is so much potential in Dinosaurs. They have shown over the last like month or so, they've won and topped a lot of regionals. So they're doing pretty good, and this version in particular, it's showing up on my live stream a lot. What you can do with Dinosaurs turn 1 is actually really stupid, and it's not just summoning True King of all calamities, but also getting things like Lagia or Doko on the field, plus you have Conductor Tyrannos, so your opponent's always kind of in danger because you can just flip their monsters face down and then run them over. And then Rusty Bardiche, because it's just such an easy generic card to summon when you play the Phantom Knights and the Orcus monsters. Obviously that just prints out, you know, essentially free copies of Fog Blade. So you look at the board that you're able to amass, and this is actually pretty typical of what some of the ceiling, or what the ceiling is for some of these Dinosaur decks. I mean, you're talking Lagia that can stop basically anything. You also have your True King of all calamities, which stops like monster effects, and then you got the Conductor Tyranno. You'd probably want to blow up your Galatea, 2 Fog Blades down here as well. So it's a whole lot of action. And then he can use the Orcus monsters. Actually, you'd probably want to summon an Orcus monster and then maybe like use that monster for Conductor Tyranno. It's honestly like inconsequential. He's also setting the counter trap as well. His opponent did try to use Called by the Grave. I feel so bad because maybe if he'd have got a chance to play with double Whirlwind, he would have been able to get that pop off. But yeah, his opponent had way too many negations. He tries to go Called by the Grave. Lagia just says, no, I'm not having any of that. And then Bardiche plus Dengirisu, these two are kind of like partners in crime. When you summon Dengirisu back, then your Bardiche can basically just like, you get the pop 2 cards essentially, and this one isn't even destruction and it's not targeting, so it's like, man, have fun with that. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed those short duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.